Have you ever had this really great idea, this really great concept, or this really good thought, and then when you go and you talk to somebody about it, they don't get it, and then that takes you through these questions and you go on this windy road? Well, let's talk about that. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Reverend Sharon Renee, and welcome to this week's Sunday Inspiration, sponsored by Spiritually Centered. So this morning was a little bit frustrating for me. I was trying to explain to my husband about the topic, and he didn't get it, and I kept trying to explain it, and he didn't get it, and it was just more and more worse, and I started to doubt myself, which led to this topic. Have you ever had a great idea and you're really excited about something and you share it with somebody else and they just don't get it? And no matter what you try to do, you can't make sense of it, but you got it going on in here, right? But the more that you're trying to explain it, the more that you start to defend it, and then the more you're going like that, right? And this happens a lot in our life, is that we are divinely inspired. We're divinely inspired to move into a certain direction, and we're excited about it. That's why we feel this excitement. And then as we share it with other people that don't get it, we start to question, well, like, is that a bad idea? Is that because they're not getting it and I can't make them understand? Do I need to stop? No, what you need to do is to stop and to take a breath and to think about, what do you want, not what somebody else is saying or not getting, because we're all different, right? And so some people can see the end of a project, where some people can just see how to start a project. And the people that can see the end project often don't even get anything done because they don't know how to start it. And the person starting it, even though they can't see the end, they know that there's an end and they can complete it. But it can also be that the person that sees the end project knows how to get there from beginning to end. So it's just this whole process that we get caught up in, but we let it get to us. We let ourselves believe that that idea or that spark of inspiration isn't any good and it isn't of value because nobody else gets me. Well, you know, it's again taking that deep breath and getting yourself in a place of being calm and getting yourself a place of being quiet, so you can again ponder that idea and see what that idea is and see how it makes you feel. Like, I never want to do an idea that I don't want to do, right? I mean, it's like I don't get sparked to do something that would make me really miserable. I don't get sparked with an idea that would make me feel bad about myself. However, my discussions might lead to me questioning that and getting kind of frustrated and a little bit resentful, because why are you popping my balloon, right? And it's not that they're trying to pop your balloon, it's that they don't get it. It's not even fear for them, it's that they don't get it because we don't know how to relate it, because there's so many ideas going on in our head, right? So you're not wrong, they're not wrong, but it's again taking the time to allow the idea and the spark to be there so that you can come back and you can just start to move forward, and you don't need someone else's permission, you don't see someone else's approval, even though that would make life a lot easier, right? For somebody just, oh yes, I applaud you and this is great, right? Because that's what I expect my husband to do all the time, is to applaud me and say, great idea, dear. And that doesn't happen. Okay. He's rolling on the floor right now. But two is because sometimes I lack the ability to explain it because I'm so excited, I'm so caught up in what I'm getting that I'm giving him these pieces that don't make any sense. But we can't let it beat us up, and we can't let it frustrate us, and we can't let us stop that. It's that time of going in and thinking about it, because two, what the other person might give us is some information of value, like, okay, so I didn't think about that part, so let me think about that and think if that part even needs to be included or not included, right? But it's not that we are failing, and it's not that we are stupid, and it's not that we are dumb. it's taking that moment to sit down and say, okay, where am I going? And what is mine to do? And how would doing that bring me joy? So coming back to center, coming back, taking that deep breath. Okay, God, you put this idea in my head, and I'm allowing it to be there. Now direct me on my course of action, and I will gladly follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here is to yourself being in that space of the waves going and everything going crazy, but knowing that you are not floating out in the middle of nowhere, that you are not without an anchor. The anchor is within. And thank you, Divine, for anchoring me and feeding me and supplying me with what I need to move forward. Here's to a happy, wonderful, random, twisty, turny day. Have a great day, and namaste.
I started with a spark, a whisper in the breeze. Had a plan in mind, but it changed with ease. Took a left, then a right, then I circled back. Tripped on a word, fell off the track. But every little stumble had something to teach. Even when the end felt out of reach, the long way still gets you there. Even if you wander, even if you stare at the map like it's written in code, you're still walking your own road. Twist and turn, stop and stare. The long way still gets you there. Tried to share my thought, but the words got tight. Said too little, said too much, didn't get it right. They smiled polite, I lost my nerve. But sometimes the path is more curved than swerve. Even in the silence, something shines through. If it matters to you, it'll carry you too. The long way steps you there. Even if you're doubting, even if they zone out, every step is part of the song. Even when it feels all wrong, breathe it in, say a prayer. The long way still gets you there. Some roads look messy, some don't make sense. Some start slow and end intense. But spirits walking every mile. At spiritually centered, we trip in style. But keep on going, the long way still gets you there. Even if it's late, even if it's rare, you're not lost, you're just missing.